guys, it's Jessie. Welcome back to my channel, welcome back to my bookshelves, and welcome back to another Bookmas video. Today we're going to be doing something super fun, which I am actually really excited about. We are going to be doing a book unhaul, so I'm going to be going through my shelves and basically clearing out some space, getting rid of books that I didn't love, and basically, yeah, just making more space on my shelves. I'm not like fully packed at the moment, but like it's got a reasonable amount of stuff on here, and I definitely think there are some at this point that I could get rid of. I think this is probably going to be a twice yearly thing, maybe. It's good for me to do it now because I have already kind of like assigned my worst books of the year. You guys won't have seen that video yet. It's coming out in a couple days, I believe. So any books that you see in that video, obviously I haven't technically unhauled immediately, but I mean, I filmed the video now, so like they can go. And that was kind of part of the reason why I was keeping some of these books. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get into it. I'm gonna go shelf by shelf, and yeah, I mean, I think, let's see, like I think maybe like 3 per shelf I'll probably get rid of, like just a prediction. Like I don't think it's gonna be a lot, but like 15 books and maybe some off my TBR, like who knows. That's kind of the loose goal, I guess. So first 2 shelves, I've zoomed you guys in. I hope the angle's okay. I've also decided to keep the lights on. I think the lights are so fun, so cute. So looking at this, just starting along here, I mean, kind of goes in order of how much I enjoyed them, but the first one I can definitely think to get rid of is Loathe to Love You by Ali Hazelwood. I was keeping this because I liked having all my Ali Hazelwood books together because they all kind of like looked the same, if that makes sense. But I know a few of her other books are now going to be having like different covers and not all matching, so I feel no need to kind of keep this here. And plus I'm not even storing it with them anymore because they are all on like my little favourite romance stack. So yeah, this one is going to be going. None of these were over a 4, I think, maybe like a 3.5 was the highest one in here. So yeah, it just wasn't for me, unfortunately. But I do really like Ali Hazelwood's books, and I think this will probably go down quite well when I give it to the charity shop. So next, do I want to get rid of anything else? Okay, the thing is, I'm thinking about these ones because we have Terms and Conditions series I think I will keep for now, but my Christina Lauren books, do I want to keep them all? I like having them all together, but they don't match on the spines, do you know what I mean? So like there's not much appeal to me to keep them all. Like Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating is the one that's kind of speaking to me to get rid of, just because it's just like incredibly average really, and I didn't really feel any type of way about it. It was just like, okay, but that I kind of want to keep it. Like I kind of like having it all together. I would get rid of Book Lovers if I didn't need to give it a retry because I did not enjoy it very much, but again, I like having them all together. One I do want to get rid of, this can be awkward. Okay, 2 of these I can actually get rid of. Oh, that looks horrible now, but I'm gonna get rid of both of my Colleen Hoover books that were up there. I've knocked some lights off. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of All Your Perfects, just because like thinking back on it, I really enjoyed it at the time, but like thinking back on it, I'm like, I don't enjoy this couple. Like thinking back on the actions, I think when I was in the book I liked it, but I don't love it anymore and I don't need to keep it. And I've kind of broken up my Colleen Hoover collection a little bit. I really did enjoy her books to get me back into reading, but now they're not my kind of style. So I'm going to be getting rid of All Your Perfects, and I'm also going to get rid of It Ends With Us. I still love It Ends With Us, I will point out. I do have the special edition and it matches here, so I don't need to have another copy. Like I'm not going to lend this out. I mean, anyone who wants to read it by now has probably read it. So I'm going to give both of these probably to the charity shop or list them on Vinted. That's just what I'm going to do. I don't like try and make a profit back or anything like that. So that's 3. I actually know I've got some books behind here. I think some more Colleen Hoover books. Okay, so I've got, I don't know if you can see, I've got Maybe Now here and I've got Maybe Someday here. And there's some of my least favourite Colleen Hoover books, but they were both gifts, so I kind of like to keep them. And then back here I should have Ugly Love, which I want to get rid of. Oh, November 9. God, I forgot I had that. What do I want to do about November 9? I'm thinking, like, this was a 5-star for me when I read it. I feel like there's potential that I might read this again for a video. I don't want to be Ugly Love with Ugly Love. Okay, Ugly Love can go. I hated this when I read it, so there's no chance I'm going to be putting myself, I dropped it, through that again. Yeah, I did not enjoy this at the time. November 9 might be fun to reread along with It Ends With Us, to do like a rereading my old favourites, but like this I never liked, so that can go. Oh, I'm so annoyed. I've just dented it. I was going to put that on Vinted, but I will just give that to the charity shop now because it's like fully dented in the corner. Literally from me dropping it just now. That's ridiculous. Okay, but these can stay. November 9 can stay for now. There's a chance I will reread that, but we'll see. I mean, if I'm short on space, I won't, but you know. Then everything else here I'm kind of fine with keeping. Oh, I've got to try and get this shelf back in order now. And then we have these 1, Okay, so we've got a lot of space up here now for like romances that I have enjoyed. So now moving down, we have my mystery thriller shelf. Here, I'm pretty happy with a lot of it. Daisy Darker could definitely go. I just like the way that the hardbacks look, and I'm not dying for space right now. Found can go. This one was just okay. I don't really feel any type of way towards it. It's just like a kind of crime type, mystery type, thrillery book, but there's no proper mystery, I guess, so that can go. I just felt kind of impartial towards it. The Sanatorium, I hated. This was awful. This was so bad, so this can definitely go. Isolated murder mystery, but the main character was so annoying, and there was like a big villainous monologue at the end, and I was like, this is ridiculous, so that can go. Okay, that's 6 so far. That's pretty good. This one I also didn't like when I read it initially, and I was thinking that I might keep it to reread, but I'm also thinking like part of the excitement of reading a thriller is the enjoyment of like finding out the reveals, and unlike November 9th and It Ends Well, I never initially liked this one, so there's no way I like it more on a reread, and there's too many books to read to be rereading ones I didn't enjoy, so this can actually go, which I wasn't expecting to do. Then I could get rid of a Flicker in the Dark, but like I think I might keep that for now. That's definitely freed up some space. I'm happy keeping these. I've got my other copy of the Second Thursday Murder Club book that I can now put back on the shelf. These I kind of just move depending on the amount of space I have, because I do have my other copies displayed down here, but because we have more space now, I'll put it on the shelf, and we have tons of space here now. Wow, that freed up a lot. Fun. Okay, we definitely got space on here now. Fab. So I definitely don't need to get rid of this just yet, but I will maybe once the burn of buying it hardback kind of wears off. Then moving down, as you guys know if you've watched my like bookshelf tour, next is my favourite shelf, so obviously nothing is moving from there. Then for these shelves, I'll kind of do this one from above, and then I'll change the angle so we can see the So here we have obviously my favourites. This one I'm not sure what to do with. If we're villains, because I think I'm getting a special edition, but that's not a problem for now. We have sci-fi, fantasy into horror. So I'm not going to get rid of any of my fantasy sci-fi stuff because I loved it. Like, I have not read a fantasy book I've realised that I haven't enjoyed. This Is How You Lose a Time War wasn't a fave, but that can stay. I think I might get rid of Night Bitch. I was so excited for this one. This is kind of like literary magical realism, woman turns into a werewolf, but I really didn't enjoy it. Surprisingly, I really thought I would, so I'm going to get rid of that one, unfortunately, because it just didn't live up to the expectations. I could also probably get rid of Our Wives Under the Sea by Julia Armfield. I didn't really enjoy this much, but this is one I will keep for the cover. This cover is stunning. I love this little edition. So this is now like an art piece to me, I guess. Then, okay, I can get rid of My Heart Is a Chainsaw. I didn't enjoy this, like, at all. I kind of actually thought it was a little bit bad. So, yeah, I was really hoping to, but alas, this can probably go. It makes me a bit sad because I like having like all my horror books here, but like there's no point keeping a book that I actively did not like, so that can go. That one just felt like too train of thought. I didn't like the protagonist or anything like that. And then lastly for this shelf, I think I'll get rid of The Shining. Awful. It's awful. I hated it. It's boring, it's not scary, and it's so long. Like I can't express to you guys how much I hated this book. So it's gone, get gone. Also, I got it secondhand, and like the first 40 pages are like fully annotated by someone, so that was a little bit random, and they like underlined things and were like foreshadowing, and I was like, well, maybe that's a bit of a spoiler if you say something's foreshadowing in a book that you're gonna like then give to someone else. I don't know, I got it secondhand, so whatever. Let's move you down. Okay, so we are on the floor now, back with my shelves, the kind of lower levels, I guess. This is now big space here, so I'm not sure what we're going to do about that. I'll put these up here. No, that makes no difference. So yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do about this massive mass of space here now, but I guess that's a problem for another time. We can just leave that looking really ugly as it is, I guess. Okay, there we go, that's fine, that will have to do. This shelf, this is my YA shelf. I actually do think I want to get rid of a few from here. Firstly, one of us, oh, I did just notice the sprayed edges. That might be what pushes me over the edge to keep it. Like, this shelf is already kind of empty. I was going to get rid of One of Us Is Lying, but I forgot I had sprayed edges. I'm a sucker for a sprayed edge. It was just because I'm reading the next two in the series. I already read the second one via audiobook, and I'm going to read the third one via audiobook too, but I might keep it for the sprayed edges for now. But like, if I'm running out of space on a YA shelf in future, that will probably be first to go. What will go is We Were Liars. This one I felt not that enthralled by. It's a short one. I definitely thought the twist in this was like a gag, it was a choice, and I do like commitment to a twist, you guys know, but unfortunately it just kind of didn't work as well as I had hoped it to, and yeah, like it hasn't stuck with me, I don't think about it, so yeah, this one can go. That's book number 11, so we're doing pretty good. Then I also want to get rid of actually the almost entirety of the Giver series. I did not enjoy it as much as I thought. I do like the way that it's kind of up and down, even though they should all match. I'm going to keep the first one, The Giver, because I did really enjoy that one. I gave it a 4 stars, and it's kind of like a modern classic. The other 3, so this one follows someone entirely different, and they only really converge at the end with like characters from the first story. This one is also following a character from this story, and then this one they eventually do come together, but overall I didn't enjoy these books anywhere near as much as the first one. This was a 3, this was a 2, and this was a 3 as well, I think. So unfortunately for me, it's a series that just did not need to continue. Also, although like they're the same editions, they're completely different heights, so yeah, they can all go. It was fun while it lasted, and I hope someone else enjoys it more. But yeah, definitely kind of more less like solid series, so I'm like okay with getting rid of it. I'm also going to be getting rid of The Ballad and the Songbirds and Snakes. I love The Hunger Games. This actual book I rated kind of lowly because I thought that the third like section dragged, but I watched the movie twice now, absolutely adored it. I'm not getting rid of this because I don't like it. I'm getting rid of it because I'm going to be buying a box set of all 4 of the books because it's cheaper than just buying the first 3 individually. So I might as well just have new fresh matching editions. I'm getting a new one of this anyway, so I might as well donate this copy. Plus it's got like a couple marks on the side and the spine is broken, so I'd rather have like the better quality one. That can stay, and then also this one can go. This was Frozen Charlotte by Alex Bell. I did not enjoy this at all. I think I gave it a 2.5. Yeah, it was YA horror, but then it says also not suitable for young readers, but it was so mature, so yeah, this one is going to go as well. So that is my very kind of cut down now YA shelf. Oh my goodness, I've got like no books left on here, but I do have a lot of YA on my TBR, so I definitely think I can bulk this back up. My friend is going to be giving me back the third Good Girls Guide to Murder book soon, so oh my god, this shelf is looking bare. We got rid of a lot from there. And then finally, for my red books, we have this bottom shelf. So ignore my wrapped up books here. Shocker, I told you that series is coming back. I may have already wrapped up the books. I am thinking about this shelf. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. I really wanted to like this a lot more than I did. I just felt like it didn't kind of, I wanted it to get a bit weird and it didn't, and yeah, overall it was fine. I don't really feel any way towards it at all. It was a bit disappointing, to be honest. I would get rid of Weasels in the Attic if it wasn't so cute. Look at it, it's like a baby hardcover. It's actually adorable. So upset that I didn't like this, but like she's gorgeous, like she's absolutely so cute. I have to keep her. All of these other ones I actually really enjoyed until we get to here. My only DNF of the year. Is that not shocking? I'm not a DNFer, I'm very much like a finisher. Oh god, I don't have anywhere to clip these lights on now that that one's gone. Oh well, that will just sit in a corner. Yeah, this was my only DNF of the year. I hated this. It was so dull, overwhelmingly dull. It's like a sliding doors type thing, but god, it was boring and the characters were not likable at all, so that's definitely going to go. Those can all stay. From here I think it's time to get rid of Milk and Honey. Like I would love to get more into poetry, but it's Milk and Honey, it's not that good. And yeah, it's like fine. Maybe I'll give this like a quick run through before I get rid of it, but yeah, they can go. It's had its time. These can all stay. Oh, it's driving me insane. The X-Hex I just don't really feel any way about, but I think it's quite a cute little book, so I'll keep it for now. I only read it recently. Dating Dr. Dill can go. I actually really didn't enjoy this. I found it very, very cringy. So yeah, that can definitely go. I read that for reading the Goodreads romances, and speaking of which, this can also go. This is Hook, Line and Sinker. I really enjoyed It Happened One Summer, but did not enjoy that one, so that can go too. And then any other romances, I mean, all of these romances on this shelf are ones that I didn't enjoy all that much, but I think all of them can stay for now. Like I mean, there's not much more that I need to get to. I'm not kind of like dying for space, so I'll move those all along to kind of this side, so all my gaps are on the same side, and I feel like we're gonna have a lot of space now on all these shelves. Okay, that's all been moved along, and then these ones can also move along now. Goodness me, so much space. Okay, so those are all of the red books I'm getting rid of. I'm getting rid of a couple of unread books, not many, so I did just want to kind of pull them out and talk to you now rather than going through my TBR shelf, because I would not have picked out too many. Firstly, we have Dr. Sleep by Stephen King. I'm partway through this. I'm reading it for a video, so I will keep it on hand until I get to talk about it in that video, which will be coming soon. It's one I hope to do before the end of the year. So I didn't like the first one. I'm also not liking the second one, so especially if I'm not keeping The Shining, this can definitely go. Then I have Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. This is one I bought secondhand. I thought that the like really cute like custom jackets for the hardcovers were a lot cheaper than they were, and I didn't really look into that before buying this, so I just rather have like nice matching editions. I do want to read the series, but I might like just ask for a box set rather than just keeping like a plain secondhand hardback. And then finally we have this non-fiction about Jeffrey Dahmer. I picked this up when I wanted to get out of romance a little bit and just try new things, but like thinking about it, like I'm not going to read this. It's got bad ratings. I don't care. I don't really like true crime anymore. The only kind of true crime I like is kind of like victim focused, and so I just don't think I'm going to enjoy that at all. So that can go as well. So that is my unhaul. Let me quickly do a count up and then we can run through everything really quickly again. We have 24 books here, which is definitely a lot more than I expected. I think we've done it super well. So I'm going to run through everything again quickly. We have Inside the Mind of Jeffrey Dahmer by Christopher Berry D, Twilight by Stephanie Meyer, like I said, Dr. Sleep by Stephen King, Hook, Line and Sinker by Tessa Bailey, Dating Dr. Dill by Nisha Sharma, Milk and Honey by Rupi Kaur, The Versions of Us by Laura Barnett, Idle Burning by Renu Sami, Frozen Charlotte by Alex Bell, The Ballad of the Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins, the last 3 books in the Giver series by Lois Lowry, We Were Liars by E. Lockhart, The Shining by Stephen King, My Heart is a Chainsaw by Stephen Graham Jones, Night Bitch by Rachel Yoder, The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides, The Sanatorium by Sarah Pierce, Found by Erin Kinsley, Ugly Love, All You're Perfect and It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover, and Loath to Love You by Ali Hazelwood. So I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. My shelves definitely have a lot more space on them now. Not that I was really strapped for space, but it's going to be really nice getting rid of these. I did so much better than I expected to, and I'm just really happy to kind of like look at my shelves and not see any books that I didn't like, and just see all books that I love and have lots of space for more books that I also loved. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to give it a like down below, hit subscribe and turn on the bell to join a little club, and make sure to turn on all notifications, then you'll be notified every single time I post a new video. And if you want to watch one of my other videos, there'll be 2 on the screen now to pick from. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!